know a lot of y'all see this this comment that I seen on YouTube right here. It's from another aerosexual, pretty much saying, because it's come out now that Danny Garcia may be Terence Crawford's next opponent, and then it's going to be Errol Spence Jr. So the way I'm seeing it is, this is how if Bud does sign with PBC, they're saying it was supposed to be a 2-fight deal with PBC that Bud might sign. And if that is the case, that's what it's shaping up to look like. Those 2 fights will be Danny Garcia and Errol Spence Jr. But the aerosexuals, they keep saying this, and I touched on this over and over again. And I'm going to keep touching on it once in a blue if I keep seeing the dumb shit that they keep posting. Terence Crawford is fighting Errol Spence leftovers. These are the same narratives that get pushed all the time from the aerosexuals. Errol Spence is doing all the heavy lifting. Terence Crawford ain't fighting nobody. Terence Crawford is fighting Errol Spence leftovers. I did respond to the dude, and I was just like, listen, I'm so tired of you dudes saying that shit, bro. I'm flustered right now because I get sick and tired of repeating myself, man. He's fighting, if he fights Danny Garcia. How is that an Errol Spence leftover? So when Errol got to Danny Garcia, wasn't Danny Garcia other people's leftovers too? Didn't Danny fight Keith Thurman? So isn't that Keith Thurman's leftover? Didn't he fight Sean Porter? So isn't that Sean Porter's leftover? He fought Sean Porter before he fought Errol Spence, right? Danny Garcia. So isn't Danny Garcia a leftover from them too? Isn't Kell Brook a Triple G leftover? If y'all want to use your logic, we can go on and on all day. Because the truth of the matter is, most boxers that have been beaten are always going to be somebody else's leftovers. That's what it is. Boots fought Thomas Delorme. Thomas Delorme was Terence Crawford's leftover. So what? So fucking what? Boots fought Mean Machine, right? No, I'm sorry. Boots fought Lipinets, right? Mikey Garcia fought him. Castillo Clayton fought him. All these dudes, they fought him before Boots got him. So is Lipinets they leftovers? I don't even know what the fuck a leftover is, bro. That's some shit that I pull out my refrigerator when I'm hungry and shit. That's what I look at as a leftover. This is boxing, dude. A lot of these fighters are gonna recycle through each other. That's why it's called test. They tested each other. They're fighting the best. Even, Gamboa, how many people he fought? You can call him over the hill, but I don't like the leftover word, bro. Somebody is always gonna be somebody's leftover. Especially dudes that have a few losses. It's gonna always be that way. So why are you trying to take that away from Terence Crawford? And the shit that pisses me off about it is, if Terence Crawford fights Danny Garcia, now Danny Garcia is a leftover. Just like Sean Porter was a leftover. I seen it. Many comments were saying after he beat Sean Porter that Sean Porter was a leftover. But then, if he don't fight Danny Garcia and he fights somebody like Boots or somebody like Virgil Ortiz or Stanionis or something, those guys they're green. They ain't fight nobody. Who have they fought? Motherfucker, so what you want the man to fucking do? Unfucking believable with these fucking aerosexuals, man. It's almost like the same common opponents that Errol Spence had with Bud. Magically, they're not leftovers when Errol fought them. They became leftovers just because Bud fought them. That's how much hate they got for Terence Crawford. You never hear Bud supporters say that same shit about Errol Spence, ever. It's only these delusional, stupid-ass Errol fanboys that do that shit. Yeah, I'm calling them out. That's what they are. But anyway, Danny Garcia. I'll probably get into that. And if it becomes a thing, if it becomes confirmed and signed and everything, you will get a prediction. Terence Crawford versus Danny Garcia. Because it looked like that might be what's coming. It's like a stay busy fight for Bud. I did say I wanted Bud to get back in the ring. I didn't want him to sit and wait for Errol. I mean, for the sake of the fight between Errol and Bud, I can understand that. You know, why you wouldn't want to risk getting into another fight. But shit, Errol's risking his belts right now. He's risking his belts against Ugas. Ain't no guarantee Ugas is going to lose that fight. Ain't no guarantee Errol going to beat Ugas, right? So, both of them are putting their belts on the line. What happens if Errol loses and Bud loses against Danny Garcia? So you're going to have a Danny Garcia versus Yordenis Ugas? Who the fuck want to see that? But hey, this is where we at right now. We got to either take it or leave it. Errol's already tied up. Either Bud wait around and stay busy until he get to Errol, or take something to, you know, in Bud's words, you know, Bud said he feeling it already. Remember back when he beat Sean, he said he ready to touch something. That's what he said. He's like, man, I'm getting that itch. I want to touch something. Bud is a motherfucking monster. He's an animal. He got to stay hungry. He eats these motherfuckers in the ring. So this is a stay busy fight. Danny Garcia is not beating Terence Crawford. You never know, this is boxing. But man, no. He has nothing for Terence Crawford besides a right hook and some power. That's it. He can't move. Feet made of cement. Easy work punching back for Terence Crawford, man. But anyway, let me know what you think about this fool right here. Another aerosexual attacks again. This is Rebel Life Boxing. I'll catch y'all later, and I'm out.